Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 5. I'm Justin Benny. Much of the ground in the Northwoods is still white today from the first real snow of the season yesterday. But while we are used to snow around here, local law enforcement officials say you wouldn't know it from the amount of accidents we saw yesterday. Newswatch 12's Georgina Fernandez reports.
It can happen in a matter of seconds.
People are used to driving in the summertime and they forget that they need to slow down in the winter.
Oneida County Sheriff Sergeant Stetson Grant says Oneida County saw 20 accidents just between 5 and 11 o'clock Tuesday night.
On the first snowfall, so typically we see more accidents right off the bat.
In addition to driving slower, officials say knowing some basics about your car is also critical in case of emergency.
Familiarize yourself with your battery location right now. Carry jumper cables, that's always a good idea. Don't leave accessories plugged into your cigarette lighter or your power outlets. These will cause a draw, and it only increases as it gets colder.
Roth says getting your oil changed, doing routine maintenance, and purchasing snow tires is also important to keeping your car healthy.
And before you hit the road, you want to make sure your tires are prepared as well. A classic way to do this is with a penny. Place the penny forward towards you in the tire's grooves, and if you see Lincoln's head popping up, you know it's time to get a new set of tires.
And he says if you don't get out much, it's important to give your car some exercise.
The battery can actually go down, and if you're not keeping a battery charger on it, it's naturally not going to start when you go in to get it. The moisture that's just in the air will cause bare metal parts like rotors to rust out.
He says driving your car, even just around the block every few weeks, can help you keep it in good shape. In Rhinelander, Georgina Fernandez, Newswatch 12.
Roth recommends you get snow tires right when the snow hits, so around this time of year, though he warns shops might be a little busier than usual with everyone coming in to purchase them at roughly the same time. All right, outside, Andrew, any more snow on the way this week?
You betcha, Justin. There is going to be more snow coming tomorrow morning. Here's just a quick live look at Rhinelander right now. We're seeing a nice winter wonderland out there as clouds were just passing over through the day, blowing some of that snow off the trees and giving that live look of winter wonderland out there. So we're going to be not seeing a lot of precipitation today. We saw a little bit of a system moving over our way today, though, with the high pressure system in the north central Wisconsin and dry conditions at the surface. None of this rainfall was making its way to the surface, so we didn't see that today. And then for temperatures, we saw temperatures get up to the mid 30s today, up to 37 degrees in many areas in north central Wisconsin. And for the rest of the night, we'll watch temperatures continue to cool off as we get into the high 20s for the rest of tonight. Justin?
All right, thank you, Andrew. It's no surprise more Americans are feeling stressed out these days, thanks in large part to the pandemic. But now heading into winter, health officials are also worried about seasonal affective disorder or winter depression. Experts say winter months often bring added stress. When the cold weather starts, there's less sunlight, there's less socialization, people are stuck inside. This year, they're worried it could be worse.
One of the remedies of seasonal affective disorder is knowing spring is around the corner. We don't have this with the pandemic. We don't know when a vaccine will be available. We don't know when things will go back to normal. So it's important to think about developing a new normal.
Experts say many are not only feeling stressed from the pandemic these days, but also the political tension, the upcoming holidays as well. The holidays, by the way, have some pluses and minuses.
Maybe you don't have to put up with some of that family trauma by not everyone coming together. There might be a little more peace of mind, but loneliness is going to be a huge factor going into the holidays. But have a plan in place that you can predict. It helps you feel in control of this time.
Health experts recommend spending some time in the sunlight, maintaining your routine, maybe practicing some meditation to help relax, and staying connected to people, even if just through Zoom or FaceTime. If you are feeling depressed, know that help is available if you seek it out. Today, the Wisconsin Department of Health Services reports the number of new COVID-19 cases broke 4,000 for the second straight day, though a bit less than yesterday. But the bigger news today, the number of deaths in the state shattering the previous record for one day. DHS reports 48 new deaths across Wisconsin today. We are now averaging about 20 deaths per day over the last week. DHS also reports about 4,200 new cases today. That's partly inflated from the system being down on Saturday. However, we're still averaging about 3,400 over the last week. In our 12-county north central Wisconsin region, you see over 120 people are in the hospital right now, right around 120 because of COVID-19. About 3/4 of the country has seen a bump in COVID-19 recently. We're not alone there. Health officials are now worried about kids spreading the virus as well. Jay Gray has details.
A frantic rush in hospitals across the country intensifying, along with the rate of infection. COVID cases climbing in 39 states now.
We in the United States, sadly, are now between 50 and 60,000 cases per day.
The Midwest is seeing the worst of it. Chicago with an increase of more than 500 cases a day. The positivity rate in Missouri above 21%. Nebraska and Wisconsin running short on hospital beds.
In my 34 years as a physician, I have never seen so much suffering from a single disease over such a short period of time.
A growing number of those suffering, kids. New data from the American Academy of Pediatrics shows a 13% increase in children infected over the first 2 weeks of October.
But we still see school athletic events and things like that where we see people crowding together. We see very few masks, even though I keep preaching it.
COVID fatigue, colder weather, keeping people indoors, and families gathering for the holiday season, all factors that doctors worry will keep pushing infections higher.
Don't let your guard down. It comes as an innocent idea of coming up to the cabin for a weekend and can end up in a family tragedy with somebody becoming ill or dying.
The best way to limit that threat, clean your hands, cover your nose and mouth, and keep your distance.
That's Jay Gray reporting. Health officials, as you just heard, say wearing a mask and social distancing some of the best things you can do to stop the spread of COVID-19. But a new study says most of us aren't doing enough to keep our masks clean. Hygiene technology company Livingard says 80% of people who use reusable cloth masks do not wash them after each use, as recommended by the CDC. 8% say they don't wash their masks at all. Experts say that's concerning because studies show detectable levels of virus can remain on a mask for up to 7 days. Also, they say more than 2/3 of respondents who use single-use masks admitted to reusing them on multiple occasions. The presidential election is now less than 2 weeks away, though some voters here in Wisconsin have been more focused on the local level. A petition to recall Governor Tony Evers has been circulating around the state since about the end of August. Wisconsin law states 668,327 signatures are needed to trigger a recall election. I know that's not exactly a round number. What it is 25% of votes cast in the 2018 election. The group looking to collect those signatures claims to have reached that goal, though they say they're hoping to hit 1 million in coming weeks.
Personally, myself, I've collected petitions or signatures for both sides. I don't believe it's a party line thing. I know people are making it out to be one, but that is not true. I think most common sense people would agree that Kenosha was a misstep.
Most politicians, even Republicans, have not supported this legislation or this proposal just yet. Local organizer Joe Hayden says many people who have signed say Evers has not been supporting small businesses.
When you shut down our bars and our restaurants down to 25% capacity, they don't have the money to, support their mortgage and their utility bills at their businesses and stuff like that. It's really kind of putting a lot of people in a tough situation.
The movement to recall Evers is in Rhinelander this evening. We'll have more on that coming up on Newswatch 12 at 10. By the way, the last time Wisconsin had a statewide recall election, 2012, when Republican Governor Scott Walker was recalled, though then defeated Democratic challenger Tom Barrett to stay in office. The Premier Sports Academy in Weston has decided to team up with the Neighbors Place Food Pantry to help collect non-perishable food items. They're holding a free baseball and softball camp on November 14th. The price of admission, not dollars, but 5 non-perishable food items per person. They hope to get about 300 of them for the camp. There'll be 2 sessions, one for 9 to 12-year-olds, the other for teenagers. Players are asked to bring their own bats and helmets. For more information, you can visit premiersportsacademy.org. The big news in Rhinelander recently has been the inflation of the Hodag Dome, but they're not the only Northwoods community getting some sports upgrades. We'll take a look at the effort in Phillips coming up in just a few minutes. But first, Andrew's in with your full forecast next on Newswatch 12.
At Slumberland, we offer quite a line of sofas.
All kinds of sofas, but only one kind of price.
A jaw-dropping low price. Great looking, too.
And all with free shipping. There's no minimum.
Only at Slumberland Furniture.
It could be you, could be your neighbor. Nearly half of us have a pre-existing condition. And right now, most have insurance. But Derek Van Orden called the Affordable Care Act a disaster. The plan he supports would allow insurance companies to deny coverage for people with pre-existing conditions and charge people over 50 thousands of dollars more. Van Orden's plan is simple. Don't get sick. Derek Van Orden doesn't care about us. House Majority PAC is responsible for the content of this ad.
What is the Renewal by Andersen replacement window difference? It's the quality and reliability that comes from our 25-year legacy of excellence. Add lasting comfort and style to your home with our custom-built replacement windows and save big during our 25th anniversary celebration. Call now. Schedule your free window diagnosis and for a limited time, take advantage of this money-saving offer plus special financing. Installation is always included. Call Renewal by Andersen today. The better way to a better window.
Attention, fellow seniors. This election will determine your Medicare benefits. Under President Trump, Medicare premiums in Wisconsin have gone down 21%. But with the Biden-Harris healthcare plan, Medicare will change. Private insurance eliminated. Hospitals closed. You could even lose your doctor. Protect your Medicare coverage. Vote for President Trump. Learn more at seniorsbeware.com.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
High Point Sand and Gravel provides high-quality riprap, sand, and screened topsoil for almost any need. The high-quality rock and stone, boulders, and clear stone enhance the function and beauty of your home or business. Offering convenient delivery or pickup throughout northern Wisconsin and the UP, High Point Sand and Gravel provides premium landscaping materials, specializing in producing beautiful decorative stone for all types of landscaping projects. Contact High Point Sand and Gravel to help make your next project a dream come true.
It's that time of year when Madison politicians try to rewrite history. Well, Patrick Teston's not fooling anyone. After he took their cash, Teston helped the insurance companies score, single-handedly blocking protections for people with pre-existing conditions. And when Foxconn came knocking, Teston voted to give them billions of our taxpayer dollars for nothing in return. No accountability, no guaranteed jobs. In Madison, Teston's working for the special interests, not us. And that's the T.
Need a better night's sleep?
Come to the experts at Slumberland.
We've got all the latest sleep technology at the lowest price around.
Get this highly recommended Sealy Posturepedic Queen mattress for just $449.
Slumberland, free shipping on everything.
So overnight, we saw Rhinelander break a record with record-breaking snowfall exceeding 6 inches overnight last night. Many areas receiving 4 to 5 inches of snowfall as well. Stratford doing over 7 inches. Here's a look at Rhinelander today. Just a winter wonderland out there, seeing all of that snow gusts blowing off the trees as they were accumulating overnight last night, leaving us with a pretty nice wintry day today. All right, and we're seeing temperatures dip down into the mid-30s right now. Some areas getting closer to the lower 40s, and we'll continue to see those temperatures dip into the night tonight. Of course, temperatures around this time of year are going to start feeling cooler than what the actual temperature is, so we can see temperatures feeling like they're in the upper 20s, and we'll continue to see those temperatures stay a few degrees below that actual temperature, hanging out into the upper 20s through Friday. And then for the rest of the week, what we're going to see is cooler temperatures than we initially thought. We're going to see temperatures hang out into the mid-30s primarily for most of the week. Typically around this time of year, we're aiming to be at 52 degrees for an average, so pretty well below average here, almost 20 degrees below average in some cases for the week here. So we'll be seeing a lot of winter conditions, more rain and snow on the way, and those cooler temperatures. All right, so for today, we didn't see a lot of rainfall, snow over our area, maybe a sprinkle or two coming on down during the day. Though what we were seeing is an area of high pressure over north central Wisconsin, lots of dry air on the surface here. here, not allowing that precipitation to actually make it to the surface, leaving us with primarily overcast day, the sun peeking out just a little bit in there, otherwise pretty dry for us overall. And that's going to change pretty soon as we continue to see a system move in from the west, giving us more snowfall to come here, though you can see those high pressure systems there right now, keeping us dry for the most part into today. All right, so looking into tomorrow morning is when the action's really going to get started. So we can see over to the west of Minnesota that snowfall starting to make its way over to the east towards our way. And then we're going to be looking at how this plays out here. So Thursday morning, we're going to start to see that snowfall get into Wisconsin. And what we're going to see right here along this pink line is going to be kind of a gray area mix between that snow and the rain, and the snow and rain, kind of a sleety area in there. So we'll continue to watch this throughout the morning, develop into the afternoon. We're going to see that line extend all the way to the east, going over, cutting right through Oneida County there, leaving Vilas County pretty much guaranteed to see more snowfall than rainfall. And then we're going to continue to see that line just make its way through for the rest of the day, and more predominantly seeing those showers at night, to the south, and then a little bit of snowfall in the north. So that'll continue on through Friday as those clouds continue to clear out, and then we'll be checking here at our models suggesting that we're going to be seeing about an inch or two of snowfall accumulate in those areas receiving snowfall. But again, snowfall is not going to be in store for all of us here. So we're going to see that the majority of that snowfall is going to accumulate in the north, pretty much staying north of Wausau, not really seeing a lot of accumulation areas further south. All right, so tonight we're going to watch mostly cloudy skies develop into showers and some snow tomorrow. Temperatures are going to dip into the upper 20s. Tomorrow we're going to watch temperatures get up to 37 degrees, and we're going to see that mix of snow and ice into tomorrow. So do be careful on those roads. Here's a look at your Northwoods Furniture and Mattress 7-day forecast. Rain and snow for the rest of the week here. A little bit of sunshine to start the weekend and more snow to come. Back to you, Justin. All
right, thank you, Andrew. In Rhinelander, the Hodag Dome was just inflated for their future athletic needs, but they're not the only local town improving their facilities. Phillips is currently in the process of getting a new home for sports like baseball and softball. The project began 3 years ago. Organizers hope to have it completed by next July. There are 3 new softball and baseball fields planned. One's already done. Athletes say they're already in love with their new dirt.
It'll be amazing. This summer we practiced on this field a lot, and it was so nice because of everything that was happening with COVID. So just the fact that there's going to be even more fields, and it's just more opportunity to get better.
Officials say they wanted to space to be more than just for high school athletes, though. In addition to the fields, they're also installing a dog park, walking trail, community garden, and more.
Even the snowmobile clubs got involved and participated and helped to make the walking trail better. So it's just becoming a community event, and it's been fantastic.
We'll have more on the facilities and their future plans coming up on Newswatch 12 at 6. Flowers are something that can bring a lot of people joy, and an event brought on by the floral industry is looking to bring some beauty and happiness into people's lives during these perhaps difficult times. We'll explain after the break.
Democrats enabled riots across America, even in small towns.
So we just have officers that can only monitor it. They can't do anything about it, but officers can maybe get out of here, okay? Ma'am, are they actually sitting on or standing on your car right now? My car. And I got a little girl in the car crying. Are you kidding me? This is insane.
Let the police do their jobs. On November 3rd, vote Trump. Restoration PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Carpet City.
Come to Carpet City Flooring Center's biggest sale ever and receive free carpet installation along with an additional $300, $600, or even $1,000 of savings on all flooring products and sale prices. That's right, free carpet installation and an additional savings of up to $1,000 on top of the sale prices. See why contractors and designers only choose Carpet City Flooring Center for their flooring needs.
Our prices will floor you.
What a great time to get a new bath or shower with Tundraland. Get 75% off installation and a free upgrade to an amazing jacuzzi shower head. Jacuzzi knows how to make water feel really good, and your new shower will really make you smile. beautiful designs installed in a day and backed with a lifetime warranty. Get 75% off the installation and a free upgrade to an amazing jacuzzi shower head. Visit Tundraland.com today.
Saturday, October 24th, the Wisconsin Department of Justice will be holding a free prescription drug take-back event. If you have unused or unwanted medications, ointments, patches, non-aerosol sprays, inhalers, vials, or pet medication, clean out your medicine cabinets. Don't let your old medication fall into the wrong hands by disposing of unused or unwanted medications properly. For more information on locations and accepted items, go to doseofrealitywi.gov. This information is brought to you by the Human Service Center of Forest, Vilas, and Oneida County.
I can't do another 4 years of this. I can't. There's never been more divisiveness in this country. It's frightening and sad. That was Trump's whole thing. You know, take the politics out of it and run it like one of his businesses. I know people were looking for that kind of change, but it's not working. You know, we've only gotten more in debt. We have this virus now out of control, people out of work, no health care. How is that helping people? We need someone that knows what they're doing, and I think it's Biden. I know he will listen to the experts. That's what we need. I trust him 100% to get this under control. He has the capability to bring us back together.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Well, if you're looking for something to brighten your day or somebody else's day, you might want to pedal it forward. It's a goodwill initiative created by the Society of American Florists back in 2015. Floral participants hand out 2 flowers or bouquets to an unsuspecting stranger, urging them to keep one and share the other with somebody else. They say it's a nice gesture during COVID-19, especially just in a different way.
This year, instead of us going out on the street and approaching people, we decided to recognize those that are in the service industry.
They chose to give flowers to the Sheriff's Department, Rhinelander school staff, and local nursing homes to brighten their day, make it a bit more colorful.
Flowers are a feel-good thing. People don't give themselves flowers enough, I don't think. And so this is a way for us to bring that back to life.
Pedal It Forward flowers at Triggs were donated by Krieger Wholesale Florists. We'll be right back with one final look at your forecast and whether we get some more snow heading our way after the break.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Stone Innovations, Rhinelander and Plover.
It's the Quick Ship Mattress Sale of the Season at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Get your best night's sleep faster than any other store in Wisconsin. And find unbeatable doorbusters like these. Plus interest-free financing for up to 6 years at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
It could happen. Nancy Pelosi, Speaker. Chuck Schumer, Leader. And in the Oval Office...
Guess what? If you elect me, I'm not going to have your taxes are going to be raised, not cut.
It's a guarantee. They'll pass it. He'll sign it.
On day one!
A $4 trillion tax increase on all income groups. And the radical left will keep coming back for more. If they win, our recovery is over. America First Action is responsible for the content of this advertising.
There are never enough hours in the day. I'm always making trade-offs, sacrifices. But I'll keep going. Even when it feels like there's no way I can do it all. I won't give up. I'm doing this for me and for them. We're doing this together. North Central Technical College's virtual college, flexible learning, because our time is precious.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
I worked for 47 years. Donald Trump, he's talking about messing with my Social Security. Them guys think it's monopoly money? No, it's our money. We work for it. You don't get to play with my finances. You don't get to play with my security for my family. Joe Biden looks out for the little guy. He understands what seniors are going through. I think he's going to keep Social Security safe. We need to get Biden in there to protect it.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Get the lowest prices of the season at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Find a huge selection of clearance and floor sample appliances at savings the competition can't match. Plus, no interest financing for up to 18 months and quick delivery on in-stock items at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
All right, so we had a mostly overcast and dry day today as we had any precipitation that was falling evaporate before it would make it to the surface due to those dry conditions out there. Otherwise, we're just looking forward to that snowfall and rain that's going to be fast approaching in the morning. Temperatures are going to be feeling a bit cooler generally going forward. We're going to see temperatures feel like they're going to be in the 20s or so for the next few days. Looking ahead into tomorrow, we're going to start to see that accumulation of snowfall pick up for predominantly areas really far north towards the UP. We're seeing a winter weather advisory for the UP right now, so we'll be expecting some snowfall up there shortly. All right, here's a final look at your Northwoods Furniture and Mattress 7-day forecast. We're looking at rain and snow tomorrow, maybe a little more snow on Friday, and then sunshine on Saturday.
October snow, not that rare around here, but usually around 50 this time of year, right? So
Yeah.
we are still way below average.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you, Andrew. Thank you for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 5. NBC Nightly News is next.